Ladies and gentlemen, hailing from Cleveland, Ohio, I give you BVO.
Oh, we boxing? Yeah, we boxing. I need that belt like it ain't no other option. So we punching and weaving and blocking. Defeat ain't an option. Let them know, shoot a video, put it on BVO. Let them know, every time I punch, it's a heavy blow. BVO, bound to hit like bricks cause it was set in stone. Let them know, I ain't getting body, but I'ma hit this flow. Yeah, way more than a show, this is BVO.
On behalf of BVO Boxing TV, we would like to thank our sponsor, Raycon. Don't forget to grab your Raycon everyday earbuds, the perfect bass model for premium sound, with active noise cancellation to block out distractions and transparency mode to keep you aware of your surroundings. They're ideal for your everyday needs. Just visit rayconglobal.com. That's rayconglobal.com and elevate your listening experience.
Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? It's your boy BVO Boxing, man. One of the brothers who loves to talk this boxing. In the house with the angriest man alive, Crush the Legend, and my brother Rico, man. How you brothers feeling today?
Luke, brothers, top of the morning to you.
Hey, salute. Ain't nothing better than an easy Sunday morning, like the Commodores. What's happening to my bros? And salute to the chat as they come in. Kano, good cook this morning, bro. Saludos. Let's talk about it, my guy. Yeah, man. We working on some things, man. Thanks for coming through just as well.
Oh, yeah. Good morning, everybody. Well, I like to say grand day. When I hear good morning, it's such a sad invitation. Yeah. But yeah, I'll say that.
Grand day.
But I'll say this, man. We seen last night Williams Zepeda looks like a world beater. Some people say Shakur should give him the WBC strap. I agree with that. What do you guys think about that?
I'll let Crush set it off.
Oh, you might need to let me end that. You might let me need to end that thing, Prize. Go ahead, bro.
All right, now I want, after the performance that Williams Zepeda put on last night, I definitely want to see the fight. He definitely impressed me. He would, them judges need to be investigated. But I didn't think the fight was that close. I didn't see Farmer do much or nothing. He landed some shots, but like every time that Zepeda touched Tevin Farmer, it affected him. So to answer your question, I definitely want to see him fight Shakur. I want to see I want to see that version of Williams Zepeda fight, the best version of Shakur, because I want to see him be right in Shakur's face and make Shakur let his hands fly. That's how you got to do it.
Yeah, definitely.
Somebody got to echo.
Somebody got to echo. Make sure y'all there you go. The brother just came in the building. We got D3, the Puerto Rican prince, the master debater, the sports scientist, the football guru. And we got my man Marky Dan, straight from the islands. He ain't trying to hear none of that nonsense if he don't agree with it. So real quick, I'm talking about the fight. I'm actually rewatching the fight right now, and as we cook. Yes, I'm rewatching the fight. The first round about to start. I got to do my homework again and again. But yes, I do agree. I picked TF. A lot of us was rooting for TF, man, and hoping that he would beat Zepeda. But for the sake of boxing in the overall, what we really want to see, if Lil Brittle Hands is going to finally get it down for the crown with Williams Zepeda. Now, here's the thing. Now, Zepeda done fought him twice. Came out victorious. The fight was even more decisive for him this time around than the actual first fight, as Prize alluded to in short words. And I agree. I thought TF was going to do more and everything, but people, you got to peep the in between with that fight. See, that's even better preparing Zepeda for Shakur Stevenson in some aspect at some point, because TF is defensive.
Brother Bruce.
He moves around a little more than Shakur with his footwork. I think he has better footwork, but I think because some small similarities with the way they are defensive, even though they use their defense in a different way, but they still defensive guys. TF also likes to make guys miss and make them pay. Now, the thing with little brittle hands, that's a big question mark and explanation mark with that, because sometimes he do it, sometimes he don't. But he was all over little Padley, making him miss and making him pay. But when he's supposed to do that against the opponents that he's supposed to do that against, lights, camera, action, we ain't getting too much of that from him. So brittle hands got something to worry about. So let's get it on. It shouldn't be no excuses from Shakur or whoever handling his business. If it take too long to get this Zepeda fight signed, I'm coming out with a big duck tails, quack quack with the Aflac duck on top of it. I'm passing the mic.
I'll say this real quick, man. Last night we missed a huge thing. Tevin Farmer knocked Zepeda down again. They tried to call it a slip. That was disgusting. I just don't know. I've just never seen it like that where he was cheating. Call it what you want. I thought Tevin Farmer lost the first 5 rounds, but the fact that he knocked him down again and they called it a slip, that's a travesty, man. I just don't know what more. I don't know what more Tevin Farmer can do except have Jesus Christ himself come down there and ref that fight. He knocked the man down again and they called it a slip. Did you guys see that when they called that a slip?
He hit the man behind the head. It wasn't no knockdown.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
that man threw a big hook. Williams Zepeda ducked under it. It hit Williams Zepeda in the back of the head. Williams Zepeda slipped down. That's all. That's what it was. It was a hit behind the head. I mean, if you want to be honest, they could have gave Tevin Farmer a warning for hitting behind the head or deducted a point. So it was a good call.
Well, on purpose.
No knockdown. No knockdown. It was a good call. You got hit behind the head.
I don't know, man. If there was the other way around, they would have called that a knockdown. But I don't know. I guess now we brainwashed to go against brothers who put their all on the line. And I just thought TF, man, I just hate that he didn't get that first one. It's kind of hard to repeat that same effort that he gave that first time. I mean, he's 36, I think, about to be 37 years old. It's not as easy to do that. But I'll say this, man. One thing I want to hear from my man Sugar King. How would you rate Zepeda's performance? Because we all know Zepeda is the boogeyman of 135. How you rate his performance, Sugar King?
I can't grade it because I didn't watch it.
Oh, okay. You watching soccer or something? Okay,
I was at work, bastard.
Oh.
Salute to the Godfather STN. May I say that respectfully? Bruce Gas is in the building. What's up? Triple OG. Now, I mean, that's 9 times OG. What's up, Bruce Gas? Thanks for coming through this morning.
And if you want to get some gummies that'll have you staring at your TV for 10 hours, man, go play Bruce Gas's show, man. He'll have you looking at the wall for 3, 4, 5 hours, man.
That's crazy.
But I'll say this, man. The thing I learned from these fights last night is Brian Norman's the best welterweight, and Michaela Mayer is no joke. Those are 2 things I took off the Top Rank card. And as far as the Golden Boy card, I mean, I'll be remiss if I didn't bring this up. Shout out to King Emiliano El General on a devastating knockout. I mean, that might be knockout of the year, man. Shout out to Emiliano, man. What a knockout. 2nd round versus a tough guy who came game ready to fight. But I ask you guys this. After seeing that big time knockout from Emiliano, do you guys think we'll ever see Abdullah Mason him get in the ring? Because I know Abdullah seen that. I know he had to be nervous.
Will you leave it alone? They're in 2 different weight classes. He's not at 135 anymore. Dog. If you wanted,
get over the wet dream, bro.
If you wanted him to fight him, you should have told him to stay down at 35. They're in 2 different weight classes.
Won't you hit your boy up, BVO?
Y'all see the protection plan we got?
No. Ain't no protection plan, nothing. Listen to me real quick. Since that's your boy, hit him up. and telling him to bring his punk behind back down to 135. Okay, yeah, he got the knockout and all that. But yeah, okay, I need to see more. I ain't
Devastated
impressed like you are. He still got work to do. 8 miles, baby. 8 miles. He got to do 8 miles. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about Air Force style. You know what I mean? You got to run that in a certain amount of minutes, Jack. Oh, he got to knock that look good. So what? What else is he going to do? He's at 140 where it's some problems up there for him now.
Man, salute to the vice chairman, man.
Hey, man, hey, don't do that, man. It's Sunday. You can do that. I'll let you slide during the week. But today, man, have some manners, man. I know you was playing your church music before you came on. So stay into the vibe.
People when they come in here, man.
And be nice this morning, man. Just be nice.
I know wild boy, man.
That's impossible, Crush.
I know, but hey, I'm rubbing the Latin's lamp and hoping Genie and the Latin come out at the same time. You see what I'm saying? But come on, man. Let's not bring this up no more, BVO, unless this dream snatcher goes up to 140. But until then, we don't want to hear you say nothing about your boy unless it's somebody at 140. I don't care who you talk about. As long as you bring up his name with somebody at 140, I don't care if it's cornflakes, I don't care if it's sirloin steak, leave it at 140. That's where he's at. Okay? You take that dream somewhere else, brother.
I feel you, man.
You out of order.
Zepeda's body assault was savage last night.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Now, what I will tell you, out of everybody last night who I was impressed with, I said this last night. I was impressed with Tiger Johnson.
Yes,
Tiger Johnson impressed me because it looked like he found the weight class he needed to be at. Because at 140, he was looking real shaky. But he got to 147, and that's the best I've seen Tiger Johnson since he's been a pro. I haven't seen him look that good.
Shout out, Tiger.
I mean, maybe he's at the right weight class. I mean, it remains to see as he moves on, but he looked real good last night.
Mm-hmm.
When the Rocky fought was the valet at the Cleveland Chop House, so I wouldn't say that. We gotta wait till he fights somebody because that guy he fought was the valet at the Cleveland Chop House. So I don't know.
That's crazy.
But I ask you guys this. I seen it. Shout out to one of my favorite guys, man. He had Deontay Wilder on there, and the King said he's coming back. What you guys think about Deontay Wilder saying he's coming back to come get the belts?
He don't need to come back. He need to stay his tail, retire, or sitting in Alabama. He don't need to come back.
Cook. He's fighting a Cook, DeFrilio.
He said
he needs to fight a Cook because if he go out there and fight somebody legitimate, he's going to get cooked.
But he's not even fighting like a Navy cook, like an honorable type of cook. He fighting a stir fry cook.
A Navy cook is not an honorable cook. But either way you look at it, he needs to fight a cook. If he fights somebody that's relevant, he's going to get cooked. The man is done. He don't need to be fighting nobody.
Hey, BVO, didn't Wilder say something like he was like he got too soft or something like that in that interview? Didn't he mention?
He said he had actually had the surgery to repair his arm, and he said this is the first time in 6 or 7 years he can throw his arm without pain.
Wow.
So
I don't want to hear none of that because when he had surgery, after he had surgery 6 or 7 years ago, and in between that, from then until he fought Tyson Fury, he was still knocking people out. So I don't want to hear nothing about he feel better now. That's
think about it, DeFrilio. Now he got 100% of his arm.
Yeah, but he ain't got 100% of his chin anymore.
Exactly.
Salute to my man LDTV. I always mess up your first name. Let's salute to you, man.
But the chin ain't 100% no more, so I don't care how good the arm is. If the chin ain't 100% no
I think
more,
we should just sit back and appreciate that we're gonna see Deontay Wilder catch a body and do what he usually do.
You need to sit back and you need to sit back and appreciate it. I appreciated Deontay Wilder in his good years. Now he's done.
You don't want to see him beat up a civilian?
No.
Well, they said that he's gonna fight. Now this is the rumor. If Martin Bacoli, a Jogbe winner, will fight Deontay Wilder. So that's the cool thing about this. They're gonna try to give Deontay Wilder a shot at the IBF title, which I think would be great for him. What do you guys think?
The IBF title don't neither one of them got the IBF title.
Say it again.
Neither one of them got the IBF title.
It's the eliminator.
They fighting the eliminator.
I don't know.
No,
How
the IBF.
the mandatory for Dubois.
Yeah, the IBF just announced that they're going to have Wilder fight the winner for the IBF mandatory.
That's
crazy.
I guess
Triple D more time to negotiate with Usyk. He's going to be fighting Usyk next, so that's trying to get him more time to negotiate.
That's disgusting. Deontay Wilder is going to be used as like a stage pony, and he's going to get cut down.
Man,
I don't want to see it.
Champion, I don't want to hear you talking crazy. When you become champion, I don't want to hear you talking crazy, bro.
Nah, yeah, but that's the cool part. He could also win.
Prove
DeFrilio wrong.
You said what?
No, I said he could also win and prove DeFrilio wrong.
I don't want to see the fight, basically. I don't want to see Wilder. I felt like he's giving us his best. He had 10 title defenses. It was fun while it lasted. But I feel like I think it's over, And now if he wants to fight a guy, just to get, a party going away, fine. But making it an eliminator and all that's crazy.
Well, Deontay Wilder put the work in, man. You guys.
For sure. But BVO, come on, like Free just told you, his chin is cooked.
What if he lined up one of them right hands? What if he become the undisputed champion?
That would be crazy.
Let me ask you guys. Let me say this. Now we talk a lot about boxing, right? One punch can change everything. What if he gets in there and clips Usyk?
That would be crazy.
He ain't fighting Usyk.
No, I'm asking you. I'm just
he could be in the IBF eliminator and you know what I'm saying, Frilio? I mean the undisputed champion.
Hold on.
That's gonna be
it would be one thing if he was fighting Usyk. He ain't.
He got a title run path, is what we saying.
Yeah.
He beat
this. And Usyk has made it clear that he wants to fight Wilder if he's available.
He had a rollway to a championship again, and he got put down by Big Bang Zane. No,
and Big Bang Zane got put down. I mean, it happens. It's boxing.
Yeah, the problem is both of them dudes are in their 40s. Both of them.
I mean, I feel what you're saying. He said they're gonna put Wilder in there to diminish his record.
Yeah, facts.
They probably will. Because Deontay Wilder really got one of the coolest records I've ever seen. I think he got like 42 knockouts. I mean, for the modern time,
41.
Oh, it's only 41.
Yeah, 41 out of well, it was 41 out of 43, 42 opponents.
Okay,
41 knockouts out of 42 opponents.
Yeah, he fought Tyson Fury 3 times. But I'll say the biggest mistake Wilder ever made was fighting Tyson Fury 3 times. That was not smart. The guys like that shouldn't fight 3 times. That's what happened to Muhammad and Joe Frazier. They shouldn't have fought no doggone 3 times. That's why they both was cooked. Joe Frazier more than Ali, really, because Ali went on to beat George Foreman and things of that nature. But I'll say this. I'm just wondering, are we going to be honest and say if Deontay Wilder becomes champion, this wouldn't be the greatest story of all time?
No,
it'd be one of them, but it's not going to happen, bro.
It would be.
That's what they said about Ali.
No, it would be outstanding.
That's what they said about Holyfield.
Hold up, man. Be quiet. No, it would be outstanding if he does it. The problem is you talking about guys who did not look like they was past their prime. That's the problem. Ali, when he went back to go for the title again, he didn't look like he was past his prime.
He lost to Frazier, and people thought he lost to Norton. Or no, he did lose to Norton.
He lost all 3 fights to Norton.
Mark it down. You wasn't even born, so you didn't even see the fight.
I'm the historian. Respect.
What about
I'm telling you.
You might have been in diapers.
I might have been in diapers, but what I'm telling you is the man did not look like he was past his prime. He got beat, but he did not look like he was past his prime. That's the difference. He lost to Joe Frazier, and then he came back and he whooped Joe Frazier. He came back and whooped him. That's the difference. You talking about a guy that clearly we've seen him in 2 fights now look like he was past his prime. We saw the Joseph Parker fight. He looked like he was past his prime. And then we
He
saw
was
the
a
Big
little
Bang
dirty in
Thing
that
fight.
fight. Free.
Okay, well, how about Evander Holyfield? I mean, Evander Holyfield was having heart attacks and fights. I mean, he had
Yeah,
hepatitis
yeah.
C in
And
that third bowl fight.
have you heard Holyfield talk right now?
I mean, you sound. Well,
You mean y'all sound stupid? Y'all sound stupid. Dog. The man can't even talk.
Who,
Man,
Holyfield?
dog,
I mean,
go listen.
Holyfield could talk.
Yeah, he could talk. How well do you understand him?
I mean,
Are
okay,
you
let's
talking about
compare
James
his
Tony?
speech to James Tony. I
No.
mean, I think it's better.
Yeah, both of them doesn't talk well. Even Riddick Bowe, he don't talk well neither.
I wouldn't say Holyfield don't talk well. I mean, he just sound like a monkey.
Like I've heard some Holyfield interviews where he just
That's
be
all I'm
sitting
saying.
down in the gym
He's
and
just
talking.
country.
Like I think
All right,
you're just talking
y'all
about
go ahead and make
southern
this
stuff.
stupid. Like
Like-
y'all acting like these dudes is 100% healthy. These dudes took damages. They took damages because they fought well past when they supposed to. They took damage. Y'all
See, we
all
say
talk
that,
about,
but
oh, y'all all talking about we want health plan for these fighters and we want pension for these fighters. When are y'all gonna tell these fighters they need to go ahead and retire and stop putting their body on the line? When y'all gonna tell
They
them?
actually got a pension plan for
Hold
fighters that
on
live in
one
California.
second. How Grease, you a nut, man. This dude talking about how dare y'all put Wilder in the same sense with Ali and Frazier, because guess what? He got more title defenses than Frazier. How's that?
No, he's
How's
not.
that? Deontay Wilder has more title defenses than Joe Frazier.
Yes, he
He
does.
defended the heavyweight belt.
But the problem
Well,
is
Joe
He
Frazier.
didn't fight George Foreman.
the problem is Joe Frazier fought in a better era. Wilder didn't
What he
fight.
gonna? He can't make people be born.
No, so like what we say is when we say certain people are not privileged to be in an era of great fights, Wilder is one of them. He's not privileged to be in an era of great fight. Yes, he got 10 title defenses. He got more title defenses than Joe Frazier, but Joe Frazier's resume is hands down better than Wilder's would ever be if he continue fighting until he's 60. It doesn't matter. His resume is better. So, yeah, he got more title defense, but he fought in an era where there was not great champions at the heavyweight division.
You wouldn't say that Tyson Fury was a great champion?
No.
Wow.
Wait, what?
Who did Tyson Fury beat to make me say he's a great champion? The best person he beat is probably, well, I gotta say the two best people that he beat is Vladimir and Wilder. I don't think neither one of them are great champions. They're very good champions. I don't think they're great champions because of who they fought.
In the house.
Because of who they fought. They're very good. I don't think that they're great because of who they fought. Tyson Fury, he beat Wilder, he beat Vladimir. Who else?
That's a hell of a resume, bro. A lot of people haven't.
Who else?
Who else? Yeah. Who could say they beat those two guys?
No. Who else to make him great?
And Tyson Fury be cheating and stuff too.
No, he never cheated.
Dirty guy.
Stop the lies, bro. He's never cheated.
Dirty guy, man. You know he
never cheated. Stop the lies, bro.
He the only Free. He the only bull. He the only bull that had to. He the only bull that the referee had to take his glove off and before the fight started.
Yeah,
Jack Reese took his glove.
The man's been caught cheating multiple times, so that's irrelevant. BVO want to get him.
I mean,
he's just a dirty person.
Some stuff about Ali.
Hold up, Marky. BVO want to get around the facts. He want to get around the facts, but the problem is y'all still have not named who else has he fought to make him great. Because he fought two people, that does not make him great. And
I mean,
he beat Dillian White.
And let's be honest. One of them people, nobody really consider him great. We consider him great, but nobody else consider him great.
What about beating Dillian White like he did?
Daniel White is trash.
Who? He is big trash, bro. I can't believe you said that.
This is a sick Negro.
You said Dillian White is trash?
Dillian White, bro.
Drugs. Think about that.
That man been on drugs. He popped dirty more times than Tyson Fury fought straight up fights.
Y'all crazy, man. Now Dillian White is trash? I mean,
man, Dillian White is
didn't he beat Lucas Brown?
Uppercut. All you gotta do is hit Dillian White with an uppercut, he's going to sleep.
But didn't he beat Lucas Brown?
Dog, do you realize Dillian White, every time he If he does not get knocked out, Dillian White wins the fight. Do you realize that? If he doesn't get knocked out, he wins the fight. Every one of his losses has been by knockout. The nigga is trash. He fought nobody.
Damn.
He's trash.
Big trash. Big trash.
It's so crazy to hear
Brutal.
Puerto Rican dude say the niggas trash. You go. You go.
Wild boy.
Who Dillian White beat that you say he's a good fighter?
He said Lucas Brown. That's what he
I
said.
mean, yeah,
Lucas Brown. What about didn't he fight Povetkin?
Joseph Parker? He beat Joseph
Povetkin,
Parker.
the guy that got suspended
That was
for
a classic fight with him and Joseph Parker.
that they ripped. They took like 40 something wins. How many fights they called back on Povetkin record?
Povetkin put him to sleep the first time.
Right.
He did put him to sleep, man. He put him to wall. He put him to bed.
Yeah, that was brutal. Is that the one? When was the one when Dillian White got knocked out in front of Eddie Hearn? And Eddie Hearn was like by the ring and he tried to like pick his head up or whatever. That was
Povetkin.
that was Povetkin, right? He
I
put him
remember
to
Eddie
bed.
Hearn tried to catch him. Prize.
Eddie tried to catch him. You
Crazy.
see that, right? So I'm not tripping,
Yeah.
right? Oh, all right.
No, that was crazy.
Man,
But Eddie Hearn, he was looking out for his
Gumbo,
fighters' health and safety.
Gumbo. The 80s and the 90s, that's when the heavyweight division was on fire. You talking about now, there's really nobody in the heavyweight division. We give these guys legitimacy because there's nobody there. There's nobody there. So, like I said, I understand that they're not privileged to be in an era where there was good fighting, so we got to give them credit for something. But to say that they all-time great, no, they're not.
Free. You just said Dillian White is trash, bro.
He is.
But
what good fighter has Dillian White beat that you say, you know what, that dude's not trash?
He beat Parker.
No, he's trash.
What?
But Parker beat Wilder.
No, I'm not. I didn't say Parker's trash. I said Dillian White is trash. And remember when he beat Parker, I said I'm not saying Parker is trash. I'm saying Dillian White is trash. When he beat Parker, that's when Parker didn't know what he wanted to do. Parker had a second go at it, and now Parker looked better than he ever looked before. Parker never looked this good before.
Facts, Mr. Gumbo. I was got to witness the 80s and 90s
like
too.
I agree, man. You a nut, man. You talking about the 90s?
That was a great fight. It was classic. Joseph Parker almost put him to bed. It's just Dillian White had more will than him. That's all it was, man. Give Dillian White some credit. He was a decent fighter.
I say he
was a
big
decent
trash.
fighter.
Big
He was
trash.
a decent fighter. Come on now.
Beating Lucas Brown, beating Parker. I think those are some decent wins. I mean,
yeah, come on now.
But I'll say this, man, because that brother Free's funny. I gotta give the Puerto Rican his credit, man. You're funny too. But I'm gonna ask you guys this: since we talking about fighters and what they want to do, are you guys surprised that the whole Golden Boy promotion ignored that Shakur Stevenson was there?
Say that again.
Pardon me?
Say that one more time.
Were you guys surprised how they ignored the fact that Shakur Stevenson was there? Golden Boy didn't mention it one time when they were interviewing Zepeda after the Tevin Farmer win. Did that shock you guys?
Say that again.
The fact that they did not mention Shakur Stevenson at all when they were interviewing William Zepeda. Did that shock you guys?
No, they don't have to They don't have to mention Shakur because he's the mandatory. They know that's the next fight. He's a mandatory. Now,
he's in the house though.
That situation is different. He is the mandatory. We know what's going to happen next. You're either going to fight him or you're going to drop the belt. He's the mandatory. we already know what's the situation. Now, when we're talking about guys like I said about Brian Norman, I was a little disappointed in Brian Norman is because we heard his father say that's the fight that they want next. Well, you just had a great performance. Last night was the perfect time to say, okay, Eddie Hearn, you was out here selling a whole lot of whoop tickets. We want that fight next. I just won. You get past standing owners. We want that fight next. That was the perfect time for him to mention Jerome Buzinis. But when it comes to Williams Zepeda, we know.
My bad. You're right. He was at the Mayor fight. My bad. My bad. I had it confused. That's my fault.
We know that he is the mandatory next. So He don't have to mention Shakur. They know what's left.
I'm just trying to think, why didn't Shakur have enough nuts to be there to get in the ring? That was just crazy.
Shakur ain't getting in the ring because Shakur, quote unquote, ain't ready yet. He, quote unquote, ain't ready yet. Like I said, I find it after what I saw from Williams Zepeda last night and Shakur having brittle hands, I find it very hard for Shakur to be able to beat Williams Zepeda. I find it very hard for him to do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it
I
here
think he gonna
first.
box circles
Zepeda is
around
gonna
him.
stop Shakur. I got it here first. He's gonna stop Shakur. I just want you guys to know that.
That ain't
Williams
happening.
Zepeda is gonna beat the tacos out of Shakur Stevenson,
He's
man.
Puerto Rican, bro.
Sheldon said he did
Yeah,
call
nah,
out
I
Juan
disagree. I
Cruz
think Shakur can box him and beat him. Free,
last
I think
night.
y'all
I
going a
don't know
little
about
too far. But Williams Zepeda did. He was in Tevin Farmer grill, but
You
Shakur
think he won't
Stevenson,
do the same thing to Shakur? And Shakur,
Tevin Farmer ain't Shakur Stevenson, bro.
hold on. And who to say Shakur Stevenson is Tevin Farmer? Tevin Farmer ain't no bum, bro.
Nah, he
Check
ain't no
his
bum.
resume.
I've been
Check his
rocking with
resume.
Tevin. I seen Tevin Farmer fight in real life, so I've
no,
been rocking with him for a minute. But
no, no,
he,
no.
I don't.
Shakur's
You got a point though, D Free. You like it'll be tough, but I
Yo,
think if his hands ain't right, then you probably could. But I think Shakur would beat him up though, bro. Healthy Shakur, come on, man.
I think Shakur can make it a boring fight. To be honest,
no.
if Williams Zepeda,
Shakur can't. He
if
cannot.
Williams
He
Zepeda don't have a
cannot.
target to hit, he can't hit him.
No,
He can't win.
no. So are you saying Shakur is more shifty and elusive than Tevin Farmer?
Yeah,
You out
No,
your
he's not.
mind, bro.
No, he's
you
Out
not.
out
your
your mind.
mind,
No,
bro.
he's not. No, he's not.
Shakur
You out your
runs.
mind.
Shakur runs, man.
No, I'm gonna tell you right now. If Shakur put on a performance like he put on with Edwin De Los Santos and try to stay away, and Williams Zepeda is hunting him down, Shakur is gonna lose that fight. He's gonna lose.
Man, if Shakur is
We'll
healthy and
see.
his hands is right, he will
I
beat that
believe
dude.
in
He
that
will
youth
beat that
man,
dude
bro.
in
The only
range.
thing I can
He's a
see
master
Shakur.
at range, bro. He'll
What
have
No,
that guy at
No,
the
he's
end of the
not. Stop it, man.
stick and beat
Come
I
him
on,
up.
man. And I
believe
don't
in
like to
that
say this, bro.
Usain
Hold on.
Bolt
Let
style.
me say
Y'all
this real
might
quick.
not. I think he could
Let me
beat
say this real
anybody
quick,
with
Mark.
it.
Man, we gotta call Prize. Man, this dude Prize is capping today. Like,
What?
dude, what are you talking
I
about,
said a
dude?
healthy Shakur Stevenson would box circles around that dude. That's what I said.
Dude,
no,
Shakur is not
Tripping.
that guy, bro. He's not that good.
All right.
no.
Okay.
Like I said, even with Shakur healthy, I think it
Your
still would
hater
be.
is
I
yo
still think it
wow.
still would be a problem for Shakur
Yeah, it'd be a
because
tough fight, but he'll squeak it out like 8-4, 7-5.
nah,
Man,
He'll box
Hot
no,
circles
Grease. If
nah.
I knew you a little
because
better,
of
I
the
would take
pressure.
that bet. I need
Nah,
that easy 500. I need that
I,
easy money.
I don't
Zepeda gonna
know.
beat the life out of Shakur, bro.
you
I don't
tweaking.
I don't know
Both
if he
y'all
would
tweaking.
squeak out. I don't know if he would squeak out a win against Williams Zepeda healthy because Shakur he has to have some type of power to keep Williams Zepeda off of him. Shakur does not pack power like that. He does. He has got knockouts, but he doesn't have power like that. So
Man,
Damn,
I just find it very hard for Shakur to keep him off of him. I
Mister
man,
just do.
Mister
Shakur keep
Gumbo
him at
said.
distant at range
Mr.
and
Gumbo said
You
Shakur destroys Zepeda. He
yeah, and I
said he
agree
got
with him. And I agree
500
with
on
him.
Gumbo,
Shakur.
did you
And
not
I
see?
agree
Hold
with
on,
him.
Hot Grease. Let me say this, Hot Grease. Did you not see Zepeda was coming through them big shots from Tevin Farmer?
And
You
Tev
think
don't
he's
got
not
that
gonna
much
walk
punching
through?
power.
You know what that fight's gonna be like? Do you guys remember when Sean Porter fought Andre Alberto? That's exactly how the fight's gonna look with Shakur.
And listen. I'm glad
Tripping.
y'all. I'm glad y'all said that. I'm glad y'all said that because y'all said Tevin Farmer doesn't have power. He got more power than Shakur.
Yes, he
He got
does.
more power than Shakur.
That's debatable. That's debatable.
No, it's
That's
not.
your opinion.
Who got more knockouts?
Yeah.
I know. Who got more
Seven
knockouts?
Tevin got more fights.
Let me read this comment real quick. He said, Miss Field said, if I'm
Let's see.
basing it off how Shakur looked last fight, then I would say he may struggle a bit. Does Shakur have the skills? Yes. Will he use them effectively? Who knows?
Let me see
There's
what
no
you get.
way, there's no way on God's beautiful green earth, Shakur Stevenson is beating King William, bro. So Peter's gonna beat the curls off of him.
You
Shakur
tweak.
got more knockouts and he got less fights.
Shakur can't keep him
Shakur got
off of
more
him.
knockouts.
How do you know that, BVO? You can't say that. That's in your
Dude,
opinion.
I seen Tevin Farmer throw some big left hands, hit him square in the jaw. He was walking through him, bro.
You
Like
said
I said, I
You
stand
said
on what
Shakur
I
got more
said.
I
knockouts.
seen this fight before, man.
A healthy
I seen
Shakur
what
Stevenson.
Sean Porter did to Berto. It's gonna be the same thing.
Man,
Did
Shakur
you see that
Stevenson.
fight? I don't know if
Shakur
you watched
Stevenson
boxing.
ain't
Did you see that fight?
Andre Berto, bro. Come on. You said
No,
Andre.
You see
Come
what
on.
Sean Porter did to Andre Boy? Did you see
Come
what
on. Do you
Sean
see what
Porter did?
everybody did to Andre Berto? Everybody. What are you talking about,
Did
bro?
you see what
no.
Sean Porter did to Polo Malignaggi? That's how I was
Who?
going.
I'm not comparing those two guys
Stop.
because that's not them. That's not them. I'm just going by what I see from Shakur, and I saw how Shakur was on the move from Edward De Los Santos. I saw how he was on the move, and I figured me looking at Shakur when he fought guys that had power, he gets on the move, and I mean he could have had something wrong with his hand. I don't know. That's his excuse that he said he had something wrong with his hand. Well, the man fought daggone Padley. Padley hurt his hand again. He's having these hand issues. He's not going to be able to keep William off of him. And like I
That's
said,
why I made it clear, D for you, when I said 100% Shakur Stevenson.
and I was about
100%.
to,
That doesn't
and I was about to
exist.
say,
That
why
don't
would
exist.
but even with 100% with Shakur, I don't know if he can keep William off of him. He might be able to
Right.
land some shots to win some rounds, but I don't know if he can keep up with that pace for 12 rounds. Williams Zepeda throws
Bro.
100 punches per round, and he keeps coming the
If Tevin
entire
had
fight.
if Tevin had any crack, he probably would have stopped him last
Well,
night.
let me say this real
If
Man,
quick.
flow like a
if we
butterfly,
all
sting
had a
like a
fifth,
bee.
we would be
His
drunk.
hands can't hit
If
with
we
his
all had a
eyes
fifth,
can't
we would
Hold
be
on, 1
drunk.
second.
we
Hey, Mark. Hold on, Mark. Let me say this real quick. Because we got Hot Grease talking too crazy in the in the comments, bro. You already know, and you my brother, and I love you. You already know Shakur has no chance. It remind me of that Sanford the Son episode, man. Give me sangria, hold the garbage. Hold the garbage, man. We don't want the garbage, man. Just give us the sangria, man. We don't need no more garbage. You
No,
can't tell me that a guy who can't punch through a paper bag, he got the grip of a newborn baby. How in the world is he gonna be able to stop a guy like Williams Zepeda who's coming to get him? It's crazy. It's
well,
crazy.
we know what's about to happen. There's going to be one or two things. Either Shakur going to step up, or Shakur going to drop that belt. One of the two. One of the two things going to happen. He's going to either fight Williams Zepeda, or he's going to drop that belt. And I heard what B3 said. Oh, but Shakur don't need to fight him. He got turkey. Man, whatever. He want to hold on to that belt. He dropped that belt from Williams Zepeda. Shakur fan base goes down dramatically.
His
All
only
we kept
fan is Hot Grease.
all we kept hearing was Williams Zepeda duck Shakur. Williams Zepeda don't want to fight with Shakur. Well, Williams Zepeda's right there. He's the mandatory to your title. If you do not fight him, you duck him, and you will go down as a duck from this point forward.
Hey, Crush, let me ask you this, man, because you've been kind of quiet on it. What you
What
think
up?
about Shakur, brittle hand Shakur going against Zepeda? What you got on that, Crush?
Hey, I feel that's about the same way that everybody else feel. Listen, man. Zepeda comes forward and he gets hit with some punches, but the dude got some sturdy to him. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna need some sting on your punches to slow this dude down. Even speed don't bother this guy. He still come forward. So if he's adapting to speed and he ain't really got no power to respect, come on, man. I don't see Shakur winning this fight against him. That's why this fight is very important. We've been calling for this fight. This fight was supposed to happen. And I think right now Zepeda would be Shakur's toughest opponent to date. And the
Yeah.
pressure is on.
Mm-hmm.
Zepeda look ready. And I think he'd be even more ready with Shakur. So Shakur better do something pay their hands or not. You never see nobody put that type of pressure on him. That's what you need. And he can move. And he got a good gas tank and everything. So when you got a guy that's coming forward and your speed ain't slowing this man down and he throwing 100 of punches around, what are you going to do to slow down his punch output? What can Shakur do to slow down Williams Zepeda punch output? Nothing. But stay out the damn way. The man still won't be throwing the same amount of punches. And some of them are going to land. Oh, he going to move around and not get touched. That man know how to walk a person down. Tevin Farmer got good footwork and he everywhere he wanted to be. He was there. So it's going to be moments when Shakur going to have to sit there in the damn pocket. Now, you can think he got the better advantage or not, but I say the man that throws the more punches and those squeezing going to land some. You know, it's tough to say that Shakur is going to look anything like he normally look against guys that brings less pressure and less amount of punches. And mind you, he's a durable guy. So you have to take in reality, as skilled as Shakur is, he's one of those guys, he's gonna have to hurt somebody because if guys can keep coming forward and him creating distance is no longer working, then what the hell can he pull out next? That remains to be seen. It's a mystery like the Scooby-Doo machine, and I rest my case.
Yeah, and let's not forget when Shakur did face somebody similar to a Williams Zepeda, and he's not Williams Zepeda. He's similar. He's a come forward fighter. When he faced Oscar Valdez, remember what Shakur said? That man hit me with a body shot. I thought I was going to throw up. Well, we know that Williams Zepeda is going to hit that man with about 400 body shots. We know he's going to hit him with like 400 body shots. So I just don't know if Shakur can keep up to that.
I feel like if Shakur is 100% health wise, if he get himself together right now,
how you gonna get healthy?
Hold on. If he gets himself together right now and he comes back and his hands are no longer a problem, I think he beats this guy with no problem. Let's not forget the guy went down. Tevin Farmer didn't Tevin Farmer just drop this dude in the first fight? Tevin Farmer's not even a big puncher. So I think Shakur can hit him with accumulation of punches and start affecting this guy. Shakur gonna be moving around, and let's not forget that was one of the Mexican rings. That ring, man, come on, man. They put them boys in the phone booth. Tevin couldn't. He had nowhere to move to because everywhere he went, Zepeda didn't know how to cut the ring off. Like Free said, he was right in front of him. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like Shakur is just like levels. I think he's levels better than Tevin Farmer, and I love Tevin Farmer. I've been watching him for a long time, for years. He's from Philadelphia, so I've been watching Tevin. You know what I'm saying? So, and I feel like Shakur just a lot more skilled than that, and you know what I mean. And it'll be in different. I'm pretty sure the ring will be bigger than that, where Shakur could do his work. That's one of the Mexican rings. Y'all know that was one of the Mexican rings.
No, I'm looking at the fight right now. This is a very small ring. They ain't gonna allow that for Shakur.
Shakur is not gonna get that ring is crazy.
Let me help Prize out real quick because he's saying the Mexican ring. There's no such thing as the Mexican ring.
I'm trolling, but that was a real small ring where they got them just rock them, sock them. There's nowhere to go. You gotta fight.
You got a boxer's ring, you got a puncher's ring, you got a fast ring and a slow ring. I don't care what ring Shakur has, man. He's not going to be able to slow down the pressure. You talk about healthy. His hands is never going to be 100%, bro. So Steve, stop bringing that up, Prize, because that's not going to stick. His hands is never going to be 100%.
Man, that would be unfortunate. Then I believe words are powerful, so I'm gonna speak it into existence.
Well, I'll say this.
Hold up, real quick, BVO. If you could speak it into existence, bro, and your words is that powerful,
I said words are powerful.
Yeah, no, you use. I'm saying your words, because that's your words. That's coming out your mouth. So right. It's not coming out everybody else's mouth. It's coming out your mouth, bro.
That's fine.
So if your words is that powerful, then why hasn't this man hands hasn't been anything better and probably gotten worse in the past?
I don't know.
Fights. So
I don't know.
If was a fifth would be drunk, ain't no 100%. He's in trouble. Prize. Optimistic.
Yeah. That's my guy, but I hope
ain't in church, bro.
I hope that he gets himself together and be able to come back and compete 100% healthy.
Unless you think Shakur can get all the Dragon Balls together and ask the great Shimron whatever wish you want to put it on to heal his hands, it's not happening, bro. Dude,
y'all boys cold, man.
He's finished, bro.
He's finished. Y'all said he's finished.
Finished.
This D Free got to hit him with a completely done. Free ain't hit him with a completely done. So I don't think.
I mean, Shakur hands is completely done.
Wow. Wait a minute.
I'm not saying Shakur is completely done, but his hands is completely done.
Hey, Shelton. You can take that old grumpy stuff somewhere else, bro. Talking about you don't know that. The whole damn world knows that this man got peanut brittle hands. If you don't get up out of here with your moist stuff, you wait till I get this goddamn meter together. We don't need no moist stuff on Sunday, bro.
His grandfather
We don't need no
already
moist
came
stuff.
out and said that man hands been bad for 8 or 9 fights.
He got peanut chew hands. What are you talking about? I don't know that. Everybody knows that. Stevie Wonder can see that. Don't come up here with that nonsense, Shelton. Don't
You
come
know
up
what's
here
so
with that
funny,
bullshit
man?
That was
stuff, bro.
funny.
You know what's so funny? You'll probably see Wale playing the guitar before you see your boy Shakur get another knockout. Dude, I don't understand. The only reason people think
That's
Shakur is
crazy.
good, only reason they think Shakur Sanchez is so good is because he hang out with Andre Ward and he hang out with Bud Crawford. That's all it is. He's attached himself to big names.
That is true. Majority of the fans of Shakur are fans of Bud Crawford. Majority of them. The same fans that Bud Crawford had, majority of them are fans of Shakur as well. That is true. I'm not going to deny that. I'm not going to say
Yeah.
all of them, but majority of them are. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna deny
I rock with all the y'all
But-
know.
I put like
I
this, Hot
rock with all
Grease.
the
If I
the
see
brothers.
thing
you in
is,
the
but hold on,
comments
hold on.
more,
Let
we
me
could
finish.
take that.
Let me finish.
Go ahead, my bad.
But the thing is, Shakur is a good fighter. I'm not saying Shakur is a bad fighter or anything like that. I just find it very hard for Shakur to win that fight with William Zepeda, being out of the situation that he's in now. He has brittle hands. So it's going to be very hard for him to slow William Zepeda down. It's going to be very hard for him to keep William Zepeda off of him. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that he's a
You got a
bad
good
fighter or
point, man.
anything. It's just going to be very hard for him to slow William down and keep him off of him. His hands is bad. I mean, the facts are the facts. We can't get around it. His hands are bad.
I'll say this, and what D Free
Hopefully
is
he can get
saying is
himself
right,
together.
and definitely what my man Crush is saying is correct. I mean, we all know that my man Prize believes in Dragon Balls and all that. That stuff's not gonna happen. But I'll say this, man. If you ever seen a movie called Blank Man, do you guys remember when Blank Man ran up on that guy who was smacking that lady and said, give me my money, girl, give me my money. That's exactly what Williams Zepeda is gonna do. He's gonna take his hand and slap Shakur all the way around. And it's just gonna be what it is. And you're gonna hear Shakur screaming and running because he can't keep him off. He can't keep him off of him. And you gotta be honest. If my man TF didn't have enough power to keep him off of him, it would have been worse. It would have been worse because Zepeda kept coming. So all that Zepeda, he ain't got no TF ain't got no power. Bull crap. Because you already seen William Zepeda wasn't walking him down as hard. You seen TF walking him down. So we got to talk about the facts. And at the end of the day, man, the Dragon Balls are not coming to save Shakur. Shakur is mincemeat. Shakur is like a lot of guys. He had a good run. It's probably over for him.
We'll
Did you
see.
see his hands? Did you see his hands?
Yeah, they were pretty bad.
He struggled against a plumber. Man, I'm not a big fan of Tank, but Tank would have beat that dude to the moon. Can you imagine what Zepeda would have did to that plumber? Come on, bro. We gotta stop playing these games, man. Just because he's black don't mean nothing, bro. Oh, excuse me. Shakur is Puerto Rican. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Just everybody that share your skin color ain't your kinfolk, man. I keep trying to tell you that, Prize. I don't know why you keep believing just because they look similar
Wait, because I
that that's
watch.
your
See,
kinfolk.
here we go. See, it's okay for the Mexican fans to root for Mexican fans and Puerto Ricans to root for Puerto Ricans, but when I want to root for the brothers, it's a problem. Why can't I root for Shakur and Tank, Devin, Bud, the American fighters, Boots? Why can't I root? They just so happen to be black. And see, it's a problem when see, there they go. That's what they do every time. But hey, what do I know?
Hey.
Hey, Shelton, funny. Hey, Shelton, you know you my man, and I'm a crack a nugget every little chance you give me. That's my man.
But let me ask you this, Marky Dan. Have you ever seen somebody heal bad hands? And you watch all the classics.
Have I ever seen somebody heal bad hands?
Or if somebody had bad hands, didn't it plug them for their whole career? Anybody you
I
can look
mean,
at.
I don't know. People
Floyd.
said that Nui. I mean, early in Nui's career, they said he had bad hands. So I don't really see that developing too much right now. Or so I don't know. Maybe it could get stabilized, or Shakur could change a style that it won't affect him that much. But I don't think so. I don't think that this is something that's gonna get better for him. And I don't think he has the discipline. This is just my opinion. I don't think he has the discipline or the resilience to go through that adversity for a long periods of time. I just don't think so. He could prove me wrong though. That's what great fighters are supposed to do.
Yeah, I don't think he's great. I think he's pretty good,
No,
but
I'm
really,
saying he could prove me wrong. Great fighters prove people wrong.
yeah, I'm just saying when it comes to Shakur has just been a benefit of Bud Crawford's greatness. Hanging out with Bernie the boxer, hanging out with Bud Crawford made you think he's somebody he's not. He never beat nobody of note, and it is what it is. Anybody that can punch, he's gonna run from. So on that note, I'm done with that subject, man. I think we beat that to death. But our last and final subject, I'm gonna ask you guys this: do you guys think that Clarissa Shields can go down to 54?
No,
I
no.
think she can, but I don't think she needs to.
Mm.
I think she can go down to 54. I just don't. I mean, what's the point? I mean, if you're going down there just for one fight, like I said, what's the point? Because you didn't did everything there is to do it. It's not your fault. The girl, the women that wants to fight you are too small. It's not your fault. So I don't. I mean, she's at heavyweight. Why go back down to 54? What would be the point?
Yeah. You guys got anything on that before we get out of here? That was the burning desire question for me.
I thought
I
we were
agree
gonna
with
talk about
D3.
Shushu for a little bit, but yeah, I ain't really got nothing on that. Clarissa, she good wherever she's at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Clarissa, man, if she go down 54, man, it'll just be a money grab. Cause I don't think she's making a lot of money doing what she's doing. I just don't. Maybe what she should do is retire, man, like all the
Who
other chicks
playing
do.
music, bro?
Huh?
Who playing music? Y'all don't hear
I
that
don't.
music?
Oh, somebody was riding by, man. You know, with the
Oh,
Oh,
announcement.
okay.
tripping.
Yeah, he in the town, man.
Yeah, I'm in the
Shout out to
city.
North Philly though, man. I
I'm
love
in
North
South
Philly.
Philly, bro. I'm from South
South
Philly.
Philly. Put some
No,
respect on
I know
South
that, but I'm
Philly.
saying shout out to North Philly though.
Now I got to watch you, man. I got to watch
Shout out to North Philly, man.
Shout out
you. I
Home of
sure
North
Bill
you
Philly.
did.
Cosby, man.
Shout out
Meek Mill.
Southwest.
Whoa.
Shout out to the
Uh-oh.
whole Philly, man. You know.
Yeah, shout out to North
And,
Philly.
and let me say this to everybody
Philly.
that's listening in, everybody
Mhm.
that might catch this on the playback. This is all based off opinions. We don't know any of this to be true or none of that. We only know when they get in the ring. This is all based off opinion. So anybody hearing it like, oh, they up there arguing? No, this is all opinion. We all giving our opinion. People in the chat giving their opinion. It's all
Yeah,
this all a part
What
of
we
the
do.
sport.
Yep.
this is what we do.
Wild boy, son.
Hey,
He said.
hey,
What we do over here.
Shelton,
Oh
Shelton out
wow,
of order.
Shelton.
Shelton's out of order. Yo, Shelton, you
Shelton been
out.
out of
Terrible.
pocket. Yo, Shelton off the chain,
I
bro.
mean,
You got to drop it on Shelton, man. You
well,
got
that
to.
just
Mr.
show
Wow.
that just
Shelton
show
is
that just shows you that you're getting older, man, because that's on the screen now, man.
You out of order.
So all I'll say is this, man. I mean, I think a lot of those women that are struggling to make the money, basketball players are like, if y'all women want some money, man, go to OnlyFans. Stop begging for money. Don't
wow.
ask nobody for nothing.
Wow,
That's
that's
what I would
tough.
say.
That's
That's what I
nasty
would say.
work. That's
But
nasty work.
on that note, man, we out of here. Get ready for
We out
Crush in
here.
the morning tomorrow. Crush is gonna be talking about somebody you all love. He's gonna be talking about Devin Haney again, because I know Crush been trying to get it home that Devin Haney is that guy. So we're gonna be talking about Devin Haney again, and we might come back tonight for the old timer show with Crush, CDK, um
Bruce
my man
Gas
E Free, and I'm
and
gonna
Bruce
try to
Gas.
get Bruce Gas up there, but we're gonna start having our 50 and our
Jesus.
45 and older show.
No, they don't.
BVO not gonna be a part of that because I'm not 45 and older, but we're gonna have our old guys come up there and talk some real boxing, man. Salute to Miss Fields, appreciate you. Please subscribe, like, comment. Shout out to the Breakfast Box, shout out to Raycon, shout out to the Smoke Shop, and we got some big things coming, man. If you guys want to donate to the cat, if you guys want to donate to the cause, you can hit the Cash App. Don't matter the doggone denomination, just whatever you want to do to support the channel. And we going, y'all. Peace.
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 Peace.